Welcome to Agricultural Development Trust, Sharda Bai Pawar, Mahila Arts Commerce Science College, Sharda Nagar, Baramati. I am Professor Poonam Mishra, brought for you the subject Bookkeeping and Accountancy, in which we are learning chapter number 7, Bills of Exchange. Students, in last video we had seen all three cases for the bill of exchange. Now the fourth case of bill of exchange with the drawer, what the drawer can do with the bills of exchange. So all three we have seen. Now we are going to see the fourth situation, students, in which the bill is endorsed to someone else, some third party. Okay, so endorsement means nothing but the giving the bill to any other person. The reason behind it, that student Mr. A, a drawer who need a cash, so rather than going to the bank he is going to one of his friend. Or the another reason for this endorsement can be Mr. A, the drawer, had taken the loan previously from anyone else. Say for example from Mr. C he has taken the loan, and that amount is payable for him. So now for the payment of the previous loan he is giving his bill of exchange to him to recover the payment. So in this case Mr. A will give the bill to Mr. C, and in this case the bill will be dishonored to third person, and the third person can be anyone. He might be the friend of Mr. A, or he might be the creditor of Mr. A. So Mr. C will take the bill from the drawer and collect the amount on due date. So what are the chances of entry in this, students? So first entry will come of the bill endorsed from Mr. A to Mr. C. After that, endorsed will be honored on the due date by the drawee to Mr. C. It will be given to Mr. C because the bill is with Mr. C. Then the entry will be over. If the bill will be dishonored, the another situation, if the endorsed bill will be dishonored and noting charges will be paid, that combined entry will be done here with the noting charges and dishonored entry. And if any part payment is given by the drawee, that will also be recorded and fresh will be drawn. Let's see the journal entry for these students. Accounting treatment in the books of drawer and drawee. So student, let me tell you from the exam point of view, you just remember the entry of drawer and drawee only. No entry of endorse. It won't be asked in the exam. It's in rare case it will be asked. Otherwise you have to just remember the journal entry of drawer and the drawee. So first entry, drawer endorses the bill to the endorsee. Now in this case Mr. C will be the endorsee, Mr. A will be the endorser, okay, and drawer also. He will be a drawer also and endorser also. So in the books of drawer or endorser, for the endorsement what entry will come? Bill is going to the endorsee, means Mr. C. Now here the endorsee is written. In the practical problem, name will be given to you. So that name will be written here. Say for example the name of that endorsee is Mr. C. So Mr. C will be written here. Mr. C's account debit to what going from the drawer, bills receivable. No entry for endorsement will be there in the drawee's account because drawee is not involved in this transaction. So in the books of endorsee, what comes to the endorsee? Bills receivable, and who is the giver of that bill? Endorser, means the drawer. Next, endorsement will honored on due date. Okay, so now these entries are for the honoring of the bill, means bill are paid on the due date. So there will not be any entry in the books of drawer. That we all know that the bill is with the drawee. sorry, bill is with the endorsee now. So the payment entry first we will see here. What come to the endorsee? Cash and bank account debit. What will go from the endorsee? Bills receivable account will go. And now the books of the draw in the books of drawee, what will be the entry here? Bills payable account, means bills payable will come to him, and to cash bank account, being our acceptance honored. Next journal entry under the endorsement can be students dishonoring. So if the bill is dishonored, so entry will come in all three accounts. You know, you don't need to by heart this entry, student. These two entries are only important, but it's given in your textbook for just for knowledge sake. You have to see this entry. It is also very easy. So in the books of drawer, if the bill is dishonored, so in dishonor entry, debit always will be given to the drawee and credit always will be given to the person with whom the bill is. So after endorsement, bill is with the endorsee. So the dishonor entry will be like this: drawee account debit to endorsee account. Narration will be being endorsed bill dishonored on due date. What the entry will be made by the drawee? Drawee will make the dishonor entry same in all situation. So this is the common entry which will reveal on the dishonoring of bill in the books of drawee. So bills payable account debit to drawer. He will always write the name of drawer, no matter whose name is appearing on the credit side. He will always consider the drawer only. No bank, no Mr. C, nothing will, because he is not concerned with anyone. He is just concerned with the drawer. What entry will come in the books of endorsee? Endorser account debit to bills receivable. Now endorser means the drawer has promised. Now the drawer has, due to drawee has dishonored the bill, drawer will also dishonor the bill. So endorsee will write the name of endorser, means the drawer's name he will write, and on credit bills receivable account will be written, because he can't write his name. And endorse bill dishonored and noting charges paid by the endorsee. Endorsee means Mr. C. So bill dishonor and noting charges. So already I told you, you don't remember this third entry, just remember fourth, because it is along with the noting charges. That is the only difference. Drawee account debit to endorsee account. Here in the books of drawee, bills payable to drawer is there only the noting charges is extra added here. And in the books of endorsee also the same entry is given. Endorser account debit to bills receivable to cash account. Then this is not a new case or nothing else. This you already know. In every situation I saw you three extra entries which was not given in your textbook. Now they have given those three entries separately here. That is the only difference. You already understood. Renewal of bill means when the bill will be renewed, you know that. When the old bill will be cancelled or dishonor, after that the bill will be renewed. And in the case of renewal of bill, these four stages are there. First, dishonor, old bill entry is there. These three entry further increase. I already explained you. If the bill is dishonored, if the bill is honored, case will be closed. But if the bill is dishonored, further three entry will be generated. So let's let's understand what is cancellation of bill. Cancellation of bill on maturity in the return of new bill for the extended period of credit is known as a renewal of bill. Means old bill is dishonored, is cancelled now, and the fresh bill, new bill is drawn for the extended period. Means period is been increased by the drawer. That is known as a renewal of bill. When the acceptance of the bill, after the acceptance has some doubt that he would not be able to honor the bill on the due date, he requests the drawer to cancel the original bill. Okay, after the acceptance, after 1 month, the drawee will realize that I cannot pay my bill amount after 1 month only, so he will go and request to the drawer to draw the fresh bill. Okay, and if the drawer agrees to draw the fresh bill in this case, so such an offer drawee gets an extra time for the credit for which the drawee has to pay the interest, and for this extended period, whatever the period will be increased under the new bill, for that period the drawee has to pay the interest as well. It will be collected by the drawer. So the amount of interest can be paid along with the part payment. Means if some payment is given by the drawee on the due date, and for the remaining amount new bill is being drawn, which you already have seen in all the entry I have told you. So in that case, then along with the part payment, interest amount will also be paid by the drawee to the drawer. So what is steps in the renewal of bill? The steps in the renewal of bill: first the dishonor entry will come, after that interest entry will be done separately, and then part payment entry will be done. In that interest will be included, because this entry is for charging the interest by the drawer, and it is the entry in which with the part payment interest amount is collected by the drawer, and the last entry is drawing and accepting the new bill. So let's see the journal entry. So students, cancellation of old bill, already I told you. In the case of dishonor, whatever the entry you learn from starting for dishonoring of bill, in all 4 cases, those 4 cases are combined here. So if the bill is discounted, the dishonor entry will be drawee account debit to bank account. If the bill is with the drawer only, retained by drawer till the due date, dishonor entry will be drawee account debit to bills receivable. If the bill is sent to bank for collection, in that case the dishonor entry will be drawee account debit to bill sent to bank for collection account. If the bill is endorsed by the drawer and that bill is dishonored, so entry will be drawee account debit to endorsee account. And in all these dishonor cases, same dishonor entry will appear in the books of drawee: bills payable account debit to drawer. So this entry you have learned in all the 4 cases, student. So this is not a new entry, let me tell you. The new entry is a interest due, which is charged on the drawee by the drawer if he wants to extend the period of bill. So the entry will be drawee's account debit to interest account. Since interest is a income, the drawer will write it in a credit side, and who will be the and drawee will be the debtor for the drawer, because this interest amount will be paid in future. So drawee account debit to interest. This is not paid entry, this is the due entry, students. And the exactly opposite entry of this will be in the books of drawee, that is interest account debit to drawer's account. Okay students, so interest will be expenses for the drawee, and drawer will be the creditor for the drawee. So that's why this entry, no payment is involved here, that's why no cash and bank is written. So part payment, I already told you in all the 4 cases. Part payment is a situation, for example, the bill amount is 30,000 and on the due date drawee is paying only 15,000. So this 15,000 payment is a part payment. So what will be the entry in the books of drawer? Cash and bank account debit 15,000 to drawee's account. Drawee is a giver. In this case, the bills receivable will not be given to the drawee, because he is not paying the full payment. He is making the part payment. See, the note is written in the black bold letters. And again, in the books of drawee, the entry will be drawer's account debit and to cash bank. The cash is going to drawer's account, so drawer is a receiver, and it is going from the drawee, cash and bank. And the 4th entry, drawing and accepting the new bill. This is also not a new entry, students. In this only you just remember the interest charge, interest due entry. Otherwise all the entries are equally, which you have already seen. This is all the dishonor entry. This is the part payment entry. Part payment means honor entry. That's it. But in this case, rather than writing the bills receivable, we will write the drawer and drawee's name, because the full payment is not done. And this is the like a very similar to the bill drawn and accepted. So no need to buy the no matter how many bills is drawn, the bill drawn and accepted entry will be same in all cases. So bills receivable account debit to Draw account in the books of drawer. Bills comes to the drawer after acceptance, and draw is a giver, and the exactly opposite of it, drawer to bills payable. Students, if now this is the new situation. You know, every time the draw is not a bad person that he will dishonor the bill. Sometimes, or some draws are extraordinarily good, so they do not make the payment on due date. They make the payment before the due date, students. So this is the situation where the drawee is making the payment of the bill before the due date, students. So let's understand it in detail. Making payment of bill well before the date of maturity is known as a retirement of bill. And when the acceptors means, students, the drawee. Acceptors means your drawee of the bill make the payment to the holder before the due date, it is known as a retiring of bill. So drawer allows some discount or some rebate to the drawee for the unexpired period, because since the period of bill is not expired, the drawee is making the payment before the period. So this is known as a exceptional situation in which he will be so much happy and he will give some discount to the drawee. So this rebate is an expense for the drawer because he will bear the loss, and it will be income for the drawee because he will on that he will save that much amount. So the journal entry is very simple for this. What comes to the drawer when the bill is paid before the due date? Cash bank account debit, and it is a rebate, and loss is written on the debit side because it is a loss for the drawer. And what goes from the drawer? Bills receivable. Narration will be being bill retired and rebate allowed. Books of drawee. In the books of drawee, bills payable will come to him, and what will go from him? Cash bank, and also he will earn some income in the form of discount or rebate. Okay, students, so this is the income for the drawee. Now this situation is an insolvency situation, students. In this, the drawee become bankrupt. He is not in a position to pay a single rupee, and he declare himself, no, that I can't make your payment on due date, and also I cannot pay your dues on in future also. So person whose liabilities are more than the asset, means drawee liabilities is more than his asset, means even after the selling asset, the drawer cannot recover his amount. So in this position, to pay off his liability, he is known as an insolvent person. And when the acceptors, means the drawee, is declared insolvent by the court, bill accepted by him will obviously dishonored. So whatever the bill he had accepted will be dishonored. In this case, the entry for the cancellation of bill, means dishonor of bill, will be passed in the books of drawer and drawee. Okay, and the drawer may receive some amount from the drawee, means drawee is saying that I am dishonoring your bill, I can't pay your bill on due date, but I will pay you the some amount, and the remaining amount I can't pay you forever, and I can't pay you in the future because I am a bankrupt person. I have to pay so many liabilities, I don't have so much sufficient assets. So in this case, the drawee will not make the full payment but some part payment, and the rest of the amount will be foregone by the drawer, means will be left by the drawer on the drawee forever, and that left amount by the drawer will be known as a bad debts, which is not recoverable from the drawee. Okay, student, so the amount which is not recoverable will be written off in the books of drawer as a bad debts, and will appear in the books of drawee deficiency. So whatever the bad debts, means loss for the drawer, students, the deficiency will be the benefit for the drawee because he has not to pay this amount in future. Okay, students, so this is the benefit for him, and it is the loss for the drawer. So the journal entry for the dishonoring of bill you already have seen, so no need to read here and get confused. but still you can see drawee account debit to bills receivable to bank to bills sent for collection and endorsing. Any of these entry will come here, and the final full and final payment, cash and bank account debit, bad debts account debit to drawee's account. In the case of, remember, in the case of part payment, student, or in the case of insolvency, the payment entry is one and the same. Bills receivable will not be given to the drawee because he is not paying the full payment. So cash and bank account debit, bad debts, which the amount which is not recoverable will be the loss for the drawer. Okay, and to drawee's account, and in the reverse entry of the entry will be this drawer account debit to cash bank, and this loss will be the profit for the drawee, so he will record it on the credit side. Okay students, so now hope you understood this video. Meet you in the next video very soon. Thank you.